Money has always been a powerful tool, a symbol of success, freedom, and security. It is often pursued with fervor, thought to be the key to unlocking all of life's pleasures. We grow up with the idea that wealth brings happiness, that more money means more opportunities, more comfort, and ultimately more joy. We are surrounded by advertisements, societal expectations, and even well-meaning advice that suggest if we just work hard enough, if we just attain enough wealth, we will find happiness. But the reality is far more complex. Money may provide us with the comforts and conveniences of life, but it does not guarantee lasting happiness. True happiness is not something that can be purchased, traded, or bargained for. It is not a product of our bank balance or the things we own. Happiness is a state of being, a choice, and a mindset that goes far beyond material wealth. One of the greatest misconceptions in today's society is that happiness is something we can attain through external possessions or achievements. We often see people who have accumulated wealth, yet their lives are marked by emptiness or dissatisfaction. They may have the biggest homes, the flashiest cars, the most luxurious vacations, but they are not fulfilled. There is a void that money cannot fill, a longing that material wealth simply cannot address. Happiness cannot be found in things. It is a byproduct of the way we choose to live, the people we choose to surround ourselves with, and the meaning we create in our lives. In our fast-paced, consumer-driven world, it is easy to fall into the trap of equating success with wealth. We are taught to believe that the more we have, the happier we will be, but this is not the case. True happiness comes from within. It is not something that can be bought, but something we cultivate through self-awareness, purpose, and meaningful connections. We cannot place our happiness in the hands of external forces or possessions because these things are fleeting. They may provide temporary pleasure, but they do not offer lasting fulfillment. Relationships, for instance, are one of the most powerful sources of happiness. The love and support of family, friends, and even a community can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment that money simply cannot replicate. These deep, meaningful connections nourish our souls, offering a sense of belonging and emotional security that no amount of wealth can replace. In times of hardship or struggle, it is not the amount of money in our bank account that provides comfort, but the people who stand by us offer encouragement and remind us that we are not alone. Money may give us temporary relief from problems, but it does not provide the emotional sustenance that genuine human connection does. Furthermore, happiness is also found in pursuing a life that is in alignment with our values and passions. When we are engaged in work that excites us, that challenges us, and that adds value to the world, we experience a deep sense of satisfaction that goes beyond any financial gain. Many people work jobs that pay well, but they do not find fulfillment in the work itself. They may feel stuck, disconnected, or uninspired. True happiness comes from doing work that we find meaningful, whether it is through creativity, service, or pursuing a personal passion. The joy that comes from creating, contributing, or helping others cannot be measured in monetary terms. It is the satisfaction of knowing that we are living authentically, staying true to who we are, and making a difference in the world around us. Another crucial aspect of happiness is the ability to find contentment in the present moment. In our relentless pursuit of more, we often forget to appreciate what we already have. We get caught up in the belief that happiness is always just out of reach, that it will come once we have more money, a bigger house, or a better job. But the truth is, happiness is found in gratitude and acceptance of what is. When we stop chasing after things and start appreciating the blessings in our lives, we begin to experience true happiness. It is the simple moments, spending time with loved ones, enjoying nature, savoring a meal that bring us joy. Money can't buy the ability to appreciate these moments, to live fully in the present, and to recognize the richness of life that is already around us. Another important truth is that money can actually hinder happiness if we allow it to define our worth or cause us to become overly focused on material possessions. When we make money the central focus of our lives, we risk losing sight of what truly matters. We may sacrifice our health, relationships, and sense of well-being in the pursuit of wealth. This imbalance can lead to stress, burnout, and a constant feeling of dissatisfaction. Chasing after money without regard for our emotional or spiritual well-being can leave us feeling hollow, as though something important is missing. In contrast, when we prioritize our mental and emotional health, our relationships, and our personal growth, we create a foundation for lasting happiness. Money, when used wisely, can support our well-being, but it should never be the measure of our happiness. The most important things in life are often the ones that money cannot buy. It is the love we share with others, the joy of pursuing our passions, and the satisfaction of living a life aligned with our values that bring true happiness. While money can certainly provide comfort and security, It cannot replace the intangible elements of life that make us feel fulfilled. Happiness comes from within, and it is something we create through our mindset, choices, and relationships. So when we stop equating money with happiness, we free ourselves from the burden of constantly striving for more. We allow ourselves to embrace the richness of life that is already available to us: relationships, purpose, gratitude, and personal growth. Happiness is not something we have to chase or buy. It is something we create through our choices and our ability to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments. True happiness is not found in the things we acquire, but in the way we live, love, and give to others. Money, though often seen as a key to a better life, cannot buy lasting happiness. While financial security can remove certain burdens and provide comfort, it cannot fulfill the deeper emotional and psychological needs that contribute to true happiness. Wealth might offer temporary pleasure through material possessions or luxury experiences, but these feelings are fleeting. The pursuit of happiness is not tied to the accumulation of wealth, but to intangible elements that money cannot provide. True happiness comes from within and is shaped by our relationships, sense of purpose, and personal growth. Genuine connections with family, friends, and communities bring a level of fulfillment that money simply cannot replace. The love, support, and companionship we experience from others are the foundations of lasting happiness. Furthermore, happiness is found in the pursuit of meaningful work, following one's passions, and aligning with personal values. Money may help facilitate these pursuits, but it is the sense of accomplishment, contribution, and joy derived from living authentically that leads to long-term fulfillment. Another key aspect of happiness is the ability to appreciate the present moment. When we focus too much on acquiring more wealth, we often miss the simple pleasures that truly bring joy. Gratitude for what we already have, rather than constantly striving for more, is what cultivates contentment. Money may offer temporary relief from problems, but it cannot provide lasting peace or fulfillment. Ultimately, happiness is not something that can be bought. It is a mindset, a result of our choices, relationships, and the way we engage with the world around us. Money can support comfort and security, but true happiness comes from within, nourished by meaningful connections and purposeful living. Relationships are central to finding true fulfillment and happiness. While material wealth can provide temporary pleasure or comfort, it is the emotional connections we form with others that truly nourish our souls and give our lives meaning. Strong relationships with family, friends, and loved ones create a sense of belonging, security, and emotional support that no amount of money can offer. In times of joy or difficulty, it is the people around us who shape our experiences and help us navigate the highs and lows of life. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and we thrive on connection. It is through relationships that we experience love, empathy, and shared moments of growth. These emotional bonds help us feel understood, valued, and supported, creating a sense of purpose and contentment. Whether it's the unconditional love of a parent, the camaraderie of a close friend, or the partnership of a spouse, meaningful relationships contribute to a deep sense of fulfillment that money cannot buy. Moreover, relationships encourage personal growth. They challenge us to become better versions of ourselves, helping us develop qualities like patience, kindness, and empathy. Positive relationships offer the opportunity to learn from others, exchange ideas, and share wisdom, creating a nurturing environment for self-improvement. Through connection with others, we not only find fulfillment, but also grow emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. In contrast, the absence of meaningful relationships can lead to loneliness and emotional emptiness, regardless of how much wealth one has. True fulfillment is found not in material possessions, but in the love, support, and shared experiences we create with the people around us. Relationships are the bedrock of happiness, and they are irreplaceable in the quest for a fulfilling life. Gratitude plays a fundamental role in cultivating lasting happiness. It is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small they may seem. When we focus on what we have, rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance, allowing us to experience a greater sense of joy and fulfillment. Gratitude helps us become more present, encouraging us to value the everyday moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude are more likely to experience higher levels of happiness, better emotional health, and stronger relationships. By acknowledging the blessings in our lives, whether it's a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or a quiet moment of peace, we train our minds to focus on the positive rather than dwell on the negative. This shift in perspective can significantly improve our outlook on life, making us feel more content and at peace. Gratitude also fosters resilience. Life inevitably brings challenges, but when we practice gratitude, we develop the ability to find something to be thankful for even in difficult times. This helps us cope with adversity by shifting our attention away from problems and towards the lessons or growth that can come from hardship. Gratitude enables us to see the silver linings, making it easier to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Ultimately, gratitude is a powerful tool for happiness because it brings us closer to the present moment and enhances our overall well-being. It reminds us that happiness is not a distant goal to be attained, but a way of being that can be nurtured every day through the simple act of appreciating what we have. Embracing the intangible elements of life is essential to finding true fulfillment and happiness. While material possessions and external achievements can bring temporary satisfaction, it is the non-material aspects of life that provide lasting meaning. These intangible elements, such as love, purpose, connection, and inner peace, are what give life depth and richness beyond what money or status can provide. One of the most powerful intangible elements is love. The bonds we share with family, friends, and romantic partners form the foundation of our emotional well-being. Love nurtures our souls, offering us a sense of belonging and support that cannot be replaced by material wealth. It is in the moments of love and compassion that we feel most alive, where we find comfort and understanding. These relationships shape our happiness and contribute to our overall sense of fulfillment, highlighting that what we feel for others is far more important than what we own. Purpose is another intangible element that plays a crucial role in happiness. When we align our lives with a sense of purpose, whether through work, passion projects, or helping others, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment. Purpose gives us direction, helping us to feel that our actions matter and that we are contributing to something greater than ourselves. Money cannot buy purpose, and no amount of wealth can replace the satisfaction that comes from living with meaning. Inner peace, too, is an intangible element that profoundly impacts happiness. In a world filled with distractions, stress, and chaos, finding inner peace through practices like mindfulness, meditation, or self-reflection allows us to cultivate a sense of calm and contentment that no external circumstances can provide. When we are at peace within ourselves, we are more resilient in the face of life's challenges and better able to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. Ultimately, embracing the intangible elements of life helps us move beyond the pursuit of material wealth and recognize that true happiness lies in the connections we build, the purpose we pursue, and the inner peace we cultivate. These aspects of life nourish us in ways that money never could, offering fulfillment that lasts far beyond any material possession. Pursuing meaningful work and passion is one of the most powerful pathways to lasting happiness and fulfillment. While financial success and job security are important, they are not enough on their own to create a deeply satisfying life. True happiness comes from engaging in work that resonates with our values, allows us to grow, and gives us a sense of purpose. When we pursue work that aligns with our passions, we are more likely to feel motivated, energized, and fulfilled, regardless of the salary or prestige attached to the job. Meaningful work does more than just provide a paycheck. It helps us tap into our deeper sense of purpose. It gives us the opportunity to contribute to something larger than ourselves, whether it's through creativity, helping others, solving problems, or creating positive change in the world. When we feel that our work is making a difference, we experience a profound sense of satisfaction that goes beyond external rewards like money or recognition. This sense of contribution is a major source of fulfillment and can bring about a greater sense of happiness and pride in what we do. Pursuing our passions also fuels personal growth. When we do what we love, we are more likely to challenge ourselves, push boundaries, and explore new avenues of learning. Passion-driven work often brings out the best in us, helping us to develop new skills, strengthen our resilience, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. It creates a sense of flow where we lose track of time and become fully absorbed in the task at hand, leading to a feeling of accomplishment and joy. Moreover, pursuing meaningful work fosters a sense of balance and alignment in our lives. It allows us to feel authentic and connected to who we are, rather than simply going through the motions of work that feel disconnected from our true selves. When our work is meaningful, it integrates seamlessly with our broader life goals and values, contributing to a sense of overall well-being and contentment. Ultimately, pursuing meaningful work and passion is a powerful antidote to the emptiness that can result from chasing after external rewards or success. It is not about money or status, but about engaging in something that makes us feel alive, purposeful, and proud. It is through work that aligns with our passions that we find deep fulfillment, true happiness, and a sense of purpose in life. The power of connection and purpose is integral to achieving a fulfilled and meaningful life. While personal success and material wealth can provide temporary satisfaction, it is the relationships we form and the purpose we pursue that give our lives depth and lasting joy. Connection with others and a strong sense of purpose are two of the most powerful forces that drive happiness, fulfillment, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Connection with others is one of the most profound sources of happiness. Humans are inherently social beings, and we thrive in environments where we feel understood, supported, and valued. Meaningful relationships, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or communities, provide emotional nourishment that no amount of money or status can replicate. These connections offer us love, security, and belonging, which are essential for mental and emotional well-being. They help us navigate life's challenges, celebrate successes, and share in the joys and sorrows of life. When we connect with others on a deep level, we are more likely to experience lasting fulfillment and happiness because we are not isolated in our experiences, but are supported and enriched by the bonds we create. Purpose, on the other hand, gives our lives direction and meaning. It is what drives us to get up in the morning, pursue our goals, and contribute to the world around us. A clear sense of purpose can stem from various areas of life: career, family, passions, or personal values. When we align our actions with something greater than ourselves, whether that's helping others, creating positive change, or pursuing a cause we care about, we feel a deep sense of fulfillment that goes beyond financial success or external recognition. Purpose connects us to something larger, making our lives feel significant and impactful. It provides us with resilience and motivation, especially during difficult times, because we know that we are working towards something meaningful. The power of connection and purpose lies in their ability to provide us with both support and direction. Connection gives us the love, encouragement, and understanding needed to face life's challenges, while purpose fuels our actions and guides us towards a life that feels authentic and fulfills us. Together, these elements create a life that is rich with meaning, joy, and personal growth. When we nurture our relationships and pursue a life of purpose, we unlock the potential for lasting happiness, peace, and fulfillment. These two forces are not just luxuries, but essentials that shape the foundation of a deeply satisfying life. While money is often seen as a solution to life's problems and a key to happiness, it can, in fact, hinder our pursuit of true happiness. This may seem counterintuitive in a world where wealth is often equated with success and security. However, the truth is that the relentless pursuit of money can lead to stress, dissatisfaction, and an unfulfilled life. In many cases, money becomes a source of anxiety rather than joy, especially when it overshadows the more important aspects of life, such as relationships, personal well-being, and emotional health. One way money can hinder happiness is by fostering a mindset of constant comparison. In a society that glorifies material success, it is easy to fall into the trap of measuring one's worth by wealth. People often compare their financial status to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and competition. This unhealthy focus on accumulating more can create a sense of never having enough, even when one's financial needs are met. The more money we acquire, the more we tend to want, creating an endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. This pursuit of more often distracts us from the simpler, more meaningful pleasures in life, such as spending time with loved ones or pursuing passions that don't involve financial gain. Another way money can hinder happiness is by contributing to stress and burnout. The pressure to earn more, climb the corporate ladder, or maintain a certain lifestyle can lead to exhaustion and mental health issues. People may work long hours, sacrificing their physical and emotional health, in the belief that money will eventually lead to happiness. However, this can result in a lack of balance and fulfillment. When we focus solely on earning and accumulating wealth, we often neglect our well-being, leading to physical ailments, mental exhaustion, and strained relationships. Moreover, the pursuit of money can sometimes cloud our values and priorities. People may compromise their principles or ethical standards in the pursuit of wealth, leading to feelings of guilt or disillusionment. It can cause us to lose sight of what truly matters: our relationships, personal growth, and the ability to live authentically. When we make money the central focus of our lives, we risk losing the essence of who we are and what brings us joy. In addition, money can create a false sense of security. While financial stability is important, believing that money alone can provide happiness and peace of mind can be a dangerous illusion. Material wealth cannot protect us from life's uncertainties, nor can it heal emotional wounds or bring us inner peace. True happiness comes from internal sources: our relationships, purpose, and mindset, not from external possessions or financial achievements. Ultimately, money is a tool, not a source of happiness. It can provide comfort and open doors, but it should never be the foundation of our well-being. When we place too much emphasis on money, we risk losing sight of what really matters in life. Happiness is found in love, connection, meaningful work, and personal growth, not in the amount of money we accumulate. By recognizing that money can hinder happiness when it becomes the focal point of our lives, we can shift our priorities and focus on the deeper, more meaningful aspects of life that lead to lasting fulfillment. True happiness is found in living authentically, embracing who we truly are and aligning our actions with our deepest values. In a world that often pressures us to conform, be successful by external standards, or live up to others' expectations, living authentically offers a refreshing path to fulfillment. When we stop pretending or trying to be someone we are not and instead embrace our true selves, we open the door to genuine happiness. Authenticity allows us to live in harmony with our inner selves, leading to a deep sense of peace and contentment. One of the key aspects of living authentically is being honest with ourselves. This involves acknowledging our desires, fears, strengths, and weaknesses without judgment. When we accept ourselves as we are, we stop striving to meet impossible standards or chasing external validation. Rather than constantly seeking approval or success by other people's definitions, we can focus on what brings us joy and fulfillment. When we live authentically, we free ourselves from the burden of pleasing others or fitting into societal molds, allowing our true personality and passions to shine through. Authenticity also means aligning our actions with our values. When we make choices based on what feels right to us rather than following trends or expectations, we cultivate a life that feels meaningful. Whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal pursuits, acting in accordance with our values creates a sense of integrity and purpose. Living authentically leads to a life that feels true and satisfying, even if it doesn't conform to conventional ideas of success. True happiness isn't about following the crowd or achieving the standard markers of success. It's about being true to who we are and finding fulfillment on our own terms. In relationships, authenticity fosters deeper, more genuine connections. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and real, others are more likely to do the same. This creates trust, understanding, and intimacy. Authentic connections are rooted in acceptance and empathy, allowing us to share our lives more fully and without fear of judgment. By being true to ourselves, we attract people who appreciate us for who we really are, rather than who we pretend to be. Additionally, living authentically nurtures personal growth. When we embrace who we are, flaws and all, we become more resilient and open to learning. We stop trying to fit into a mold that doesn't suit us and instead focus on our unique journey. Authentic living allows us to explore our potential without the constraints of external expectations. It encourages us to take risks, make mistakes, and grow from our experiences. This continuous process of self-discovery is what leads to deeper happiness as we find joy in our own evolution. Ultimately, true happiness is not found in external achievements or material possessions, but in the freedom and peace that come from living authentically. It's about embracing our true selves, acting in alignment with our values, and building relationships based on trust and vulnerability. When we live authentically, we free ourselves from the pressures of comparison and societal expectations, allowing us to create a life that is uniquely ours, a life that brings us lasting fulfillment and genuine happiness. Defining personal worth by money is a common trap in modern society where wealth and material success are often seen as markers of achievement. While financial stability and success can certainly enhance comfort, tying one's self-worth to money can lead to a host of personal and emotional issues. Measuring worth by financial status alone can distort one's sense of identity, erode self-esteem, and limit the potential for genuine happiness and fulfillment. One danger of linking self-worth to money is that it creates a constant sense of comparison. In a culture driven by consumerism, people often judge themselves by how much they own or earn in relation to others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, as there will always be someone with more wealth or more luxurious possessions. This cycle of comparison can diminish self-worth, making one feel less than whenever they fall short of these external markers. Instead of building confidence, wealth-based comparisons can breed insecurity and a constant feeling of not enough. Additionally, focusing on money as a measure of worth often distracts people from what truly brings happiness, such as relationships, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. When financial success becomes the primary focus, other vital areas of life may be neglected. Relationships may suffer as people prioritize work or financial pursuits over spending time with loved ones. The pursuit of wealth can become all-consuming, leading to stress, burnout, and isolation. Over time, this focus on money can lead to an unbalanced life, devoid of emotional and social fulfillment. Defining worth by wealth also limits self-acceptance. It can make one's sense of value highly conditional, tied to financial performance rather than inner qualities. This mindset means that financial setbacks or losses can be devastating, not just for one's finances, but for one's sense of identity. When a person's self-worth is intertwined with their income or financial achievements, failures or downturns can lead to a deep personal crisis as they feel less valuable or capable. Ultimately, true worth is not defined by financial status, but by personal qualities, values, and actions. Recognizing one's inherent value regardless of income fosters resilience, peace, and authentic happiness. Embracing this broader perspective allows people to focus on what truly matters and creates a life filled with purpose, satisfaction, and fulfillment beyond the confines of financial success. At the end of a speech, it is essential to deliver a message that resonates and leaves a lasting impression. Concluding without headings allows for a more natural, impactful closing. It provides an opportunity to summarize key points, reinforce the core message, and inspire the audience to reflect on the subject matter. By concluding in a thoughtful, cohesive manner, you invite listeners to internalize the message and take it with them as they move forward. This helps solidify the overall theme and emphasizes its significance, encouraging action, contemplation, or change in perspective depending on the speech's purpose.